Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about one of the most important feature from Java 8, that is Lambda Expressions. So by using Lambda expression, we can write very less code and we can express more logic. We'll see agenda of today topic, and we'll see what is the Lambda expression in details and why Java has introduced this Lambda. Also we will check some basic syntax and we will write some code by using Lambda expression, and we'll see what is the anatomy of Lambda and rules of Lambda expression. The most important, where can we use the Lambda? Okay, what is a Lambda expression? A Lambda expression is an anonymous function. What does it mean? Anonymous means nameless, but in Java, what does it mean? Anonymous function means a function which doesn't have the name and it doesn't have any return type and it doesn't have any access modifier. Then we can call it as anonymous function. The key idea of Lambda expression is it will treat functionality as data. Right, in this method, we have two input parameters which will accept integer as a input, and it will return sum of those two numbers. Right. If you want to convert this to Lambda expression, as we discussed, the Lambda expression is anonymous function. That means it doesn't have name. We can remove this name, and it doesn't have any return type. We can remove this return type, and it doesn't have any access modifier. So this Java method can be converted as below by using Lambda expression. So we are using arrow function to annotate this as a Lambda expression. So why it is called as anonymous? Since if you observe, it doesn't have any name, it doesn't have any return type, and it doesn't have any access modifier. Because of this reason, we can call Lambda expression as anonymous function. So why we need this? Why Java has introduced this Lambda expression? Right. Java code was very verbose. Even simple tasks required creating anonymous classes and overriding methods, writing lot of boilerplate code. To avoid this, Java 8 has come up with the solution, that is Lambda. We will see this with one example. Before Java 8, if you want to compare two employees based on their salary, we used to implement comparator interface. Right, it's required a lot of code for simple comparison. So from Java 8, it has eliminated those kind of stuff. Right, from Java 8, we can simply use the Lambda expression, compare the employee based on certain conditions. Right, if you see here, we are passing the E1, E2 as a parameter. Right, we are using Lambda expression, and this is the statement, something which we are calculating, right, to sort the employees based on their salary. The benefit of Java 8, it has very less code and it has better readability for the same functionality. If you see side by side comparison, before Java 8, we are having lot of anonymous classes that can be replaced with the Lambda expressions from the Java 8. We have a lot of more boilerplate code, but from Java 8, we have very less boilerplate code. Before Java 8, it is very difficult to read. From Java 8, it is easy to read. Before Java 8, the code has more lines, and from Java 8, we can convert that to fewer lines. The basic syntax of Lambda expression is it has parameters and expressions. For example, it has some statements, then we can write them into curly braces. Okay, and it has been notated with the arrow function. Lambda expression is notated with the arrow function. If you see in this example, it doesn't have any parameters. If it doesn't have any parameters, you have to simply write the parenthesis and arrow function, that is Lambda expression, and write the statement. If it has some parameter, only one parameter, even parenthesis is not required. These are the some of the rules that we are going to discuss very soon. Okay, if you say these are the some two parameters syntax. If you see the two parameter syntax, if it has more than one parameter, the parenthesis is needed. So if it has multiple statement, then you have to write them into inside the curly braces. So anatomy of lambda expression, if you see, this is the lambda expression for addition of two numbers, right? If you see, it has two parameters and it has some arrow function, that is the lambda expression. It has a return statement. If you consider that example, these are the parameters. These are the input values passed to the lambda expression, right? And this arrow function is referred, or function is referred, maps to, or we can consider performs or execute this logic. Just think in this way. We are passing the input, that is parameter, and after that we are using the lambda expression. So input and the logic will be executed from the lambda expression. Anatomy of body. So body contains the actual implementation. This bodies contains the actual implementation. Rules of lambda. There are 4 important rules every Java developer should know it. So as we discussed, if it has only one statement, it doesn't require to write any braces. See, we can eliminate these braces. It is optional. You can ignore them. If it has only one statement, you can ignore them. And the rule 2, one parameter. If it has only one parameter, even it doesn't require to write them into parentheses. You can simply write in a without parentheses. The rule number 3, one return statement. Okay, if it has only one return statement and it is not required to write the return explicitly, so you can eliminate this return. Rule number 4, if it has multiple statement, you have to use the braces. These are the rules. If you remember these rules, it is very easy to write the lambda expression wherever it's required. We will quickly check this rule summary. If it has one parameter, if your code has only one parameter, the parenthesis is optional. No need to put them into parentheses. If it has only one statement and curly braces is optional. If it has only single written expression, and you no need to explicitly write the written statement. If it has multiple statements, then put them into a braces, curly braces. So these are the 4 rules. If you remember these rules, it is very easy to write the lambda expressions. The most important interview question, where can we use this lambda expression, right? A lambda expression can only be used with the functional interfaces. We will learn next what is functional interfaces, why only functional interfaces, and some built-in functional interfaces. So we will discuss them in upcoming lecture. Please use the comment box if you have any questions. Thank you.